Obviously, a later start than I would have liked. Um, Nothing I can do about it. My sleep is not where it's supposed to be right now, so make sure I have my phone volume off because that doesn't work. um, let's see. So we left Markarth. Let's get up. Um, we spent the night out here and woke up. I think it's like 6 in the morning here. 7, 8 a.m. Of course, it's even in game. It's later. Almost level 20. These last, I want to say, 8 levels, 7 or 8 levels, seem to have just come and gone. I don't know if it's because at somewhere around level 12 to 13, um, it really feels like we gained a few perks crucial to uh, the build side of it. Um, but yeah, almost level 20 here. And he's doing good. Like, health and stamina are fine. I remember I got that 50-point bonus from the alteration alter self. So, what, 170? Magic is also being buffed 50? 40 or 50? I think 40. And health is being buffed by that Forsworn amulet, which we're going to continue to probably wear, maybe for the duration. I don't really see anything else that's going to give me that big of a boon unless I twin self-enchant, and at that point it's kind of pointless. Unless I need the resist, which I really don't. My resists are, I want to say, around 70 to 75. Um, we did pick up another, I picked up another summons because when we were in Markarth, before I was leaving, we were doing business with Calcimo and picked up the Daedroth. And I wanted to see how it would do versus the Clan Fear. And I kind of like the idea of having like oddball uh, summons. I guess you can call them oddball. Um, let's see what else. Destruction's still fine. Um, we are able to take Ionize 2. I don't know if this is going to be a super priority, maybe, based on their missing magicka percentage. Same with Restoration. I'm likely just going to put another one into the base to make it 50, and I think it's 0.5 per level of Restoration, so 50%. That's just really going to help Grand Healing. That's the only thing we really use it for. Um, really thought I would be doing a little bit more with this, but, you know, again, 1, 2 perks to get to Respite, which we can do now. We're at 40. If I really want to. I still have to, you know, waste one on Edgewalker. But this actually isn't bad. I mean, up to 30% if the recipient's below half health. So, does it help? Yeah, sure. And we're gonna be under half health with some of these boss fights. Obviously, like there it says, the lower our health gets, the better the spell is gonna be, up to 30%. So, but again, not a huge priority. One thing I am gonna prioritize, I think when we hit, 80, obviously got to get that. Um, Nullifier is probably going to be one. I haven't decided on these. These potentially make uh, anything I would use in a staff form of destruction not cost me anything. I just have to see how good that would be late game. I mean, we're talking, novice for the first rank, apprentice for the second, like lightning bolt. But I think at that point, I'm already using a staff that's essentially better than that, and it's a concentration staff. And then Arcane Thesis. To master the spell you're dual casting, a mastered spell is 20% more powerful or lasts longer. I do not know if this applies to staves. If it does, it's going to have to be our end game self-created staff. or at least a good one. Otherwise, I'm blowing a perk at 100. But that 20% is definitely going to help. So even something like Scatter Shock's the one that we have now. I would have to buy the tome because I don't have it. We have it in staff form because we got it off the Dragon Priest, but that's it. So I'm going to have to buy it, and I'll eventually buy it from Feralda. But if it does work on staves, I'll have to do a test. So we'll obviously save beforehand, take the perk, use the Arcane Thesis power, try it, and if it's not 20% more powerful, revert. So not a big deal. It's a long ways off anyway. Obviously, enchanting on the right side, Power Echoes is the only other one on this side, just so that Spellscribe activates twice, which is pretty solid. It comes back real quick, and level 21 we should be able to take Staff Recharge, and this is definitely going to help. It's going to recharge 5 points per second up to the charge level, so I'll be using a lot less soul gems for the charging. And then I think that's it for the staff part, because the rest of these assume that you're staff and sword, so Gandalf style build, right? If you have 2 enchanted weapons, the terrain is split, right? But all the rest of them up to You Shall Not Pass, I mean, like, if I was to do a staff and sword with like no shield whatsoever, this whole left side would be taken. All of it, except for Last Word for scrolls, because scrolls suck. But Secret Keeper, Flame of Magnus, You Shall Not Pass, obviously Staff Recharge and Charge Tap. Heart of the Sun too, maybe, but not for this build. Preserver, we're basically just gonna grab, like I said, Power Echoes, and then go straight up the center. Recharge at 21 when we can, because that's a priority. Other than that, it's really just putting stuff into shield handling when we can. This is getting up there pretty well. So we already could take this. Dragon Blow I think is 60, so that's going to be coming up. A chance to knock them to the ground. Chance increases when power bashing. Yeah, absolutely. But block runners equally as important. And this is at 70. Dragon Tail at 90. And obviously you can see this one here won't be till 80. So Mocking Blow also at 80. Reduces attack. This is, remember I said this is the stacking. So like you'll hit the first time with the power bash. Like I said, you can get probably 2 to 4. Well, depending on how quick you do it, 2 to 4 power bashes over the first 10 seconds. So meaning like the first time you power bash somebody, that starts that first 10-second counter. Do it again, and this is really going to be based on how much stamina you have. We're going to keep putting stuff into stamina. I really don't see myself putting much more into Magicka. I don't need to do this unless it's for summons only, in which case with enchanting I'll be able to enchant Fortify Magicka like an extra 30 points, put it on a piece of gear, and then we're fine. I think I still have like one piece that's not enchanted. Maybe. Let's check. Oh, yeah, we have 2. So this glove, once we get back to wherever with an enchanter, I'll just throw some magic on this. Same with the boots. We were going to put Fortify Shock, and I think that's probably the way I'm still going to go. Right now I just don't have a Grand Gem. I use that Grand Gem on my shield. Needs should be good. Pack that up. Lydia's here somewhere. Okay. Making our way to Morthal area. And what we'll wind up doing is heading the same route past Robert's Gorge. I'll probably go to Morthal, and then we're going to go right up to Labyrinthian. Shalador's riding is in the little off, Valkig here. So, kind of hard to see. I want to say that's the exit. And then obviously there's a dragon wall right above us. But that's where we're gonna head to. So obviously need to get down there. This way should be fairly safe. And yeah, so now we have the Daedroths. And they're a little more expensive. They still make weird creature noises. I don't know if they have anything special. Yeah, like the Clanfear knocks over and is bleeding. And who knows? We may go back and stick with the Clanfear. They've been pretty solid so far. Let's drop a save. Wow. Okay, the river. And we've been through here before too, which is pretty good. Yeah, see how much better that is? Look at that. Damn. Just wrecks them. Absolutely wrecked. Yeah. Cancel placement. We're whirlwinding. Ah, boy. So hope everybody's having a good start to the weekend. I obviously got, you know, a later start. Get that mud crab. Oh, there's two of them over there. Okay. Yeah, so let's see. Let's see how the Daedroths do. Yeah, I mean, they hit pretty hard. They hit hard enough. I don't know what am I not wearing my amulet? Hold on. No, we have it on. Yeah, pygmy troll. See, look at that. That just wrecks. And then we bash. I was gonna say, there's my Daedroth. I was really hoping to pick up some chain lightning. Not the case.
For Whiterun.
Yeah, for Whiterun. See, the downside is how slow the staff is. Not for the bear, though. Yeah, short range. Yep, and this is where that second point into restoration will come in handy. Hey, Tom! This one sneaks in. How's it going, buddy? Welcome. We're doing pretty good so far. making my way to the Morthal area. And then eventually up to Labyrinthian. But we haven't been to Morthal yet. So he's going by way of Swamp. We yesterday, I don't think you were here, but we picked up this staff of Scatter Shocks, which is our new staff. We were using one of the Goblin basic Sparks and the Staff of Uric, which I actually took off the favorites because it consumed too many gems even with the right perks. But we took this off the Dragon Priest and Rangvald, which I was really happy for, because this is likely the spell that I want to master at some point. The downside is that it's got a very, very short range. Northall Cemetery. Okay. Well, there's the level up. So, here, let's not completely scare the townspeople. We'll dismiss them.
Maybe we should take care of it.
Oh yeah, tons of fun things our Edge of Oblivion's gonna proc off. There we go. So, let's, I may as well take the level. Health, I think. And with just the one perk, let's see here. This one may be Restoration second. Or we can hold off. Conjuration's gonna hit 60. Which means potency's there. Do I want Pact Magic? Destruction spells and effects. 10% for each Conjure Daedra. Oh, well, you know. I did say we were going to take that. I don't have any Conjure Daedra right now. That's an extra 10% buff to staffs. So, it starts at 68 per hit. Let's see if we can get some water filled.
Finally,
so not going vamp with
in.
this build,
Kick off
probably
your boots,
not.
Stay a while. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with.
Vampire
I have
likely
nothing
wouldn't
but
make
time
much
these
sense.
days.
But I also don't know exactly what we're going to be doing with Dawnguard in general.
Welcome to the Moorside. If you need anything, I'll be around. Good to have a customer.
Let's see, we don't need a meal. How about a refill of our water skins?
Of course.
Any news or rumors?
Here, take a look at this.
Look at that, stay clear of the marsh. Okay. We don't really know about that.
Good day.
Nothing we really need to ask. Let's see what she, Don't cure poison. Not that we need that, but... Increased Chaurus activity in the area south of Folgantha Ruins. A recent camp of researchers left the area a fortnight ago and have not returned since. Please exercise caution when traveling to the marsh. We still have Lydia with us. She's still carrying a few things for us. Not a, wow, what is up with the... Hold on. Did you look at the upper right-hand corner?
Finally, someone comes
Alright,
in.
oh, it went away.
Kick off your boots. Stay a while. Let me know if there's anything I can...
Yeah, it looked like my my level up was glitched and way off. What's up, Vander?
Got something I'm supposed to deliver.
You should put a cloak on.
Our hands only. Let's see here. Looks like that's it. Gotta go.
Letter from Jarl. From Sidgear. Interesting. Piece of property. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, Vander. Now, Hjalmarch was also where they said...
What's the Jarl going
Gotten
to do about it?
accustomed to Skyrim now,
How are we
but
supposed to
I still think
feel
you need
safe
my
in
help
our own
with a few
homes?
things.
Please, enough already. I have told Ygritte of your concerns. She'll
I
look
do
after you
too.
all.
I like
Please,
Vander,
go
although
about
I
your
have the
business.
feeling he's on the chopping
We've no
block.
need for wizards in our midst. Morthal has enough problems as it is.
Still
no
the
use.
best courier mod.
Let's get back to
Whatever
it then.
replaces him isn't going to be nearly as good. That's just the way I see it. I always wonder if that was supposed to be built in like that, because that's part of ETAC, right? It's Trivial Smelters. And that's Dindulad. Yeah, see? I mean, I know that's been there for a while, it's just not a... Thalion's Mystic Bazaar. Is that what he's calling it now?
If you're here to purchase, I have many spells available. Do come in.
I also have some. Greetings. So you're Thalion.
If you stand before me to accuse me of sacrificing children or eating the hearts of the dead, you may save your breath. I have done no such thing, nor do I intend to. I simply wish to live my life in peace.
But why would anybody accuse you of that?
The people of Morthal would much rather weave their own horrid tales about my life than simply ask me for the truth. If they choose to fear me in their ignorance, that's their choice, but it will not change what is true.
So why set up shop in Morthal?
As anyone will tell you, Morthal can be a dangerous place. My talents are useful here. I help maintain order, even if it goes unnoticed.
What can you tell me about the area?
The marsh is treacherous. You would do well to not wander at night.
Alright, so wander at night. Let's see what you
Take a
have for
look.
sale. Black soul gems, huh? I do like these unenchanted mage robes as well. Ring of the Minor Champion. Nope. Vagrant robes are pretty cool too. I think you can buy them. Let's see, you should have. We may have to get it from Feralda. I figured he might have chain lightning because I've seen it in one other vendor, but it looks like he's got the same as Calcimo.
All right, then.
All right then.
Have you working on your concentration?
Yes, sir. I have.
Good, good.
So let's see.
Concentration is paramount when dealing with magical forces.
Why?
So the
Because an
Sarthal replica.
unfocused mind will almost certainly be obliterated, destroyed by the forces you attempt to control and yield.
Oh.
Have no fear. I believe it is within you to excel in your studies, but you must learn to concentrate.
Yes, sir.
All right. $250 for them, huh? We'll have to sell a few of these, see if we can make some money. Oops, there he is.
My talents are much needed here in order to keep Morthal safe.
Yeah, unenchanted. Yeah, they are. That's one of the nice
Spells and
things.
incantations.
Because you can take like what's typically a lower tier. Like I think in this one the novice robes are red, and I think I still have them with me from when I picked them up. Maybe they're apprentice. Yeah, and I looked at the red, and I'm like, the red looks pretty good like this. I wonder if they sorted out this bug yet. So the novice hood is supposed to be 20, but all the apprentice hoods are also 20. And it's wrapped up in one of the consistency patches. And then I haven't seen an adept hood yet. Let's see if he has one. No, he does not. Like, not a well, I mean, I guess it kind of is a huge deal if you're going for aesthetics and you wanted something enchanted. That's pre-enchanted. That should be, I think, I can't remember if it's 30 or 40, because I know Adept is the last of the pre-enchanted hoods, and that's 50. I think it's the same as the circlet. And yeah, that's the replica. We put the actual Sarthal amulet on display. Okay, so you don't have any of those, but you do have some petties, some lessers. You have a grand, but I'm not gonna spend that.
Till next time.
Hold on,
Morthal
hold
is
on.
a troubled place, and it's my. You deal with powerful forces. Take
Oh,
care
yeah,
they do
no.
not overwhelm you.
No. We're pretty good on that. Get some restoration. Little enchanting.
I had a bad dream again last night.
Oh?
I dreamt that you went away. You made monsters.
It's just a dream, child. Nothing more.
It was scary. It was like it was real.
Hush now. Think no more of it.
Okay. So we're making our way up to Labyrinthian, specifically over here, so we'll move the marker. And then from there, back into the Whiterun area to Felglow Keep. One of Shalder's writings is up here, and I believe they're higher level Draugr.
What do you pick up there?
Nothing. You saw nothing, kid. Let's get High Moon Hall. Anything else? The Alchemist, maybe? Sure. Just so we can get a little bit of extra XP. Actually, while we're here. Fugitive Brood Cavern. Retrieve from the wilderness. Alva's gold peridot necklace. Interesting. Brood Cavern's right there. Huh. I was gonna say, I thought that was Vander. This is the, it's not Vander, it's Jorgen. Alright. We'll chop some wood in case we have to make a fire at some point. I haven't decided what I'm going to switch his robes to. But I think I've decided that this is not going to be his final set. So let's try a combination. A Daedroth and a Clanfear. Actually, we'll put the Clanfear on 3 instead of Lightning Bolt. Here, let me take Lesser Ward. Well, we'll keep the Ward on just in case. You never know. There might be that one Dragon's Breath that So if I go 3, 3, 4. Oh, that's way better. Okay. And no going into the menu. And now let me see here. Did that affect my staff? Yeah, now they're doing 75. So Pact Magic, there we go. Pact Magic is going to make them, and since this is a short range staff anyway, should make it pretty easy. Alright. I think that marker is where we need to go. We're going to go to Brood Cavern. Remember, that's the lightning spell that I hooked up to it. To the shield. Storm Hand. So, Storm Hand is hooked up to the Spell Scribe perk in Enchanting, and it says weapon or Power Bash. And that is true. When you Power Bash with the shield, you can also send a projectile. So if I were to put like Lightning Bolt, like we tested it with the Rift Bolt because I thought this would be interesting to bash them and throw them backwards, but sometimes the projectiles on the shields go through the enemy when it's lightning. Not so the same case as Flames or Frost. They seem to hit every time because lightning's instantaneous, whereas the other two still have that slight delay. But touch spells on a shield are perfect, and they tend to do the most damage because they're such a close range. So hook them up to your shield, and here's what you get. Okay. It doesn't get thrown out towards them. It's instantaneous. Brood Cavern is up here. Who is that? I don't trust it. Yo! Lexi, Eric, welcome in, guys. Lydia. This one has attached paralysis to Spell Scribe. That's a good one, too, when fighting unarmed. Yep, because then you're paralyzing everything. I like that idea. We're supposed to be getting the Staff of Paralysis. But, like, this is such a... So here. It's pretty simple, because you can get this pretty early on. I think Spellscribe's only 40. Alright, so pick this up. Make sure you can dual cast Destruction. I mean, you only really need 2 perks in Destruction to do it, and enough Magicka to do it. Your power attacks and power bashes. And of course, because you're bashing with the shield and you're going to be up close, touch spells are perfect. Especially now that that's also being procced by Pact Magic from Conjuration. So, for the more Daedra I have, it's right now 20% because we have Edge of Oblivion. I just, obviously with Edge of Oblivion, make sure you have something out or you'll be dead. But this affects your staves. This affects that whatever you hook up to your weapon through the or shield in my case through the Spell Scribe perk, making it very, very viable. And see, the Clan Fear still knocks him over. Watch this, ready? One bash, and you get all the bash damage from shield handling. So power bash. We only have the first one, so they're doing 5 times the damage. What I've noticed is that it applies everything else from the bash first, and then multiplies it by 5. So the next rank's 15. Shields are nothing to look down on in this game. Even for a mage. Spellbinder Runic. Interesting, Lydia.
Thane,
Will you wear this over that?
I am sworn to carry your burdens.
Yes, you are. That's 37. Yes, you will. I know you'll wear that. And give me that thing. Yeah, you look ridiculous, but you
Let's
look
go.
better. Now we just gotta find something better for your feet.
Still here.
I know you are. Oh, that's right, I have the fur padded hood. Which I should probably switch that out. Is it on the favorites? There. Now we actually have better conjuration with this one. So Brood Cavern, where is that? It's up this way, isn't it? Making that old man climb up here. More skulls. Look at that. What you gonna do? We just bash him. Nothing he can do.
Right? You wanna go? Thinking of going in there.
Yes.
Might not be the safest thing to do. But I've got your back.
Heard those bears. Alright. Bring both the boys out. The Daedroth and the Clan. Oh shit. Let's go inside. Hey, Karma! What up, buddy? He is glass. He should shatter easily. Yes. Welcome in. So you're back to Skyrim 2? Did you pick up Oblivion? I have not yet.
Steel yourself. I don't like the looks of this.
Oh yeah, it hits multiple targets. And see, my staff charge is still right up there. Amazing. Wait till we get the recharge. We don't even have that yet. Ooh. Interesting. Oh, he's got goats. We needed food too. Ring of Minor Health. Oh, thank God. That is perfect. Let's take the brown gloves too. Something to enchant. Yeah, that's why we're here. We're actually here to get something for Alva. That gets a save. No, it's GTFO. Waiting until the price drops. Yeah, I mean, like, if you're gonna get any, just get the regular, like the deluxe. You're gonna hear the music, the soundtrack through the playing the game anyway. The only way I would pay the extra 10 is if I really wanted to see that artwork. Is it Sabercats? Oh, it's Huskies. He's not getting away. Oh, there's two of them. Alright. Guess there's more. Hjalmarch Hills discovered. We actually do need TunderCon. But we do not need the blessing. And this just gives us a little bit better warmth rating too with this hood. Plus, for right now, it matches. Sort of, well, we have blood on us. Let's go return this to, wait, well, somebody named Alva. We have no idea who that is. Joe, welcome. And the wind. Wow, welcome in, guys. So let me grab your, yours from YouTube. How you guys doing today? Oh, you can actually see me doing that. I forgot. Yeah, it's on a different capture. Well, there we go. We'll go up. I guess we'll go up this way. We're going back to Morthal, and then we're going to Valkeek, up near Labyrinthian, to get pages of some works by Shalador, according to Urag. So I never played Oblivion, so I don't have the nostalgia attachment. Makes it a lot easier to wait. Yeah, like I said, I started with Oblivion. I went to Oblivion. Was my first the first game I played from the Elder Scrolls, and then I went back to Morrowind. I played that, and I enjoyed that. I only had time to do one like playthrough with Morrowind though, because at that point Skyrim released. And I got that day one, and then it, like, you know, before that I started following the Elder Scrolls and like reading up on like the other games. I had every intention to start all the way back with Arena, but no PC at the time. Well, I had a laptop, but that, you know, I doubt it would have been able to run Skyrim. So at that point I got it on console because that's what I had. Oh, is she in the house? She is in the house. This is going to be interesting. Let's see if she lets us in. Our speech is okay. I think it's just under 50. Hi.
I'm not one for talk. Try
Okay.
to keep to myself.
Alright, you keep to yourself. Let's see if she answers. No answer. Okay. Well, we went all this way for nothing. I absolutely want to break down this this ring I
If you're
found.
here to purchase, I have many spells available. Do come in.
Oh, can I get on there? Thank you. So I don't have to get rid of the enchanted rings. We have a ring of minor health, which we don't have a grand, do we? Nope.
When I grow up, Will I go to the college in Winterhold?
No,
All right,
I
get
don't
off
think that will
get
be
off the man's
necessary.
furniture. She's in the house. The marker's pointing there. She's in her coffin. It's daytime still. It's 2 p.m. Let's get our torch out. We didn't fully warm up. So yeah, I have Frostfall in a much more difficult setting. So I'm gonna need to make sure that I stay. Yeah, see, I said I feel chilly. There's the dragon flying. Oh wow, probably a frost dragon. I do not want to get in a fight with him. We chose flames and frost as our altar resistances from alteration. And shock will be dealing later. See, most of these enemies I could just bash to death, which is great. Oh, could she? No, that's the same as her boots. Conjure lesser shelter. Interesting. Where's he's supposed to have a staff here too? There it is. Greater reanimation. That's perfect. That is absolutely bone chilling here. Look at this. Joe, enjoy your lurk, buddy. Skyrim goes, I started on laptop, but it was a pretty decent one at the time. But as soon as Special Edition came out, that was about all she wrote. I had to build me. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's no legitimate good reason to even play on LE anymore. There hasn't been since that game came out. One of the nice things Bethesda did, of course, made modding it way easier. Just the playability and the stability from the 64-bit version of the game. That alone. Plus, they did fix a bunch of things from LE to Special Edition. I've keep saying this to people. I've never had an issue with the vanilla Special Edition game ever. Not on console, not on PC, no nothing. Whether it's actual Special Edition or when I did purchase the upgraded anniversary content, all the CC stuff. Never any issues with vanilla. So it's been solid. I think I saw trolls. Yep. Just gank him, look at this. That's all you do. Lydia's synergy skill, huh? When you're bashing trolls like that, it's kind of crazy. We'll warm up once we get in here. I could have sworn there were skeletons up here. Guess not. Alright, we'll head inside. A ragwhite? Not much they can do. How are my needs? My needs should be fine. Not getting any warmer, huh? I was hoping just being inside would do that, but... Mage Merlin, what's up? The rogue thief. Oh, don't step on that. I think that was my fault, though. Oh, he's getting back up. You boys want to handle him? Okay, no, we are. That's a level 57 Overlord. And there, Shamador's insights. Of course you're down. Injured, are we? Can't read it. Because of course I can't. How's it going today, Merlin? Where... Did my clan fear leave? I hear him. And there's, Aurel. What's her face? She's from interesting NPCs. And I really don't want to get into a conversation with her. right now. So we'll drop a save. Get our torch out. And let's see. It should be closer. No, 4:15. So all this is still going to be. Well, I guess we could wait around. Oh, that doesn't work. Good job, Lydia. You seem to like that glass much better. I wonder if we have enough to get another perk. I don't think we do. Let's check. Nope, not yet. Going good so far. It's been a day. My sleep is still off. I was hoping to get started around 10:30, and that, of course, didn't happen. So, other than that, I don't know. I know what it is. It's a medication they started me on last month, which is switched me to an antidepressant. Now, normally my body doesn't take to them at all, any of them, but for some reason this one is working, and it's one I've used before too, in the past. So I don't know what it is, but it's doing its job. It's just it is messing with my sleep. So if Rogar goes back in the house, he may let us in. No answer. So she's there.
Truthfully, I don't drink very much. Last time I did, it was with Tor and some of the other guards.
Okay. Thank you for that. Let's go to the inn for a little bit. You're dismissed. I was gonna say, yeah, the Daedroth's definitely here somewhere. You too, buddy. You're dismissed. Of course, they always understand. There it goes. We're a bloody mess at this point.
Finally, someone comes in. Kick off your boots, stay a while. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with. I got nothing but time these days.
Maybe she'll show up here in the inn later on. I always keep thinking that Ingard here is Zalva. No? Really? Just want to stand there, huh? Thanks, Jonah.
There ain't much to offer, but if you want a place dry to spend the night, I'll rent you a room.
Yeah, it's actually better than I'm making it out to seem. Here, let's get a meal.
Of course.
Because well, I guess we don't need anything else. All right. How about a room?
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Awesome.
Of course.
Let's see.
I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Okay. Yeah, it's better because in the past these just plain didn't work, and what they would do is they would make me like nervous and shaky. Do you know what I mean? To
Let me
the
know if
point
there's
where
anything
like it
else you
felt
need.
like my anxiety was even like raised higher than it normally is. Now it's actually doing what you hear them all claim to do, lifting up your mood and, you know, making you feel better. I really should think about but yeah, it downside is with this, it does affect my sleep, so it just is what it is. All right, let's see if she is here. Nope. It's definitely not too early. It's 9:30. The farmers, huh? Yeah, it's kind of dead here tonight, unless people don't come until 10. All right. Throw that on. Oh, there she is. She's walking. Of course you're not cold. She looks fantastic, by the way.
Well, aren't you the handsome one? You and I should spend some time together.
Well, I found your necklace.
Thank you.
Even though it looks like you
Here,
have a
this is for
replacement.
you.
Hey, I'll take it. And 75 experience, 250 gold? Sure. Fair enough. Alright, we'll, we have firewood, I think. Let me just double check. Yeah. So, back towards Whiterun. We're gonna make our way. We have no other business here. We'll go through Labyrinthian again, but we're gonna eventually make our way over to Felglow. No business right now at the burnt house. Maybe later, maybe at some point. Let's see about the charge here. Even if, alright, yeah, so it's pretty solid. The downside is the Scattershocks doesn't have range.
Welcome to the Brotherhood.
Danitokrip. I probably butchered that. Appreciate the follow. Welcome in. This elk are gonna wind up getting themselves killed. It's definitely one of the colder regions, since it's bone chilling here. Now I could raise him. I've got greater reanimate. Just one shy of dead thrall. Or not dead thrall. Dread zombie. Although to be perfectly honest, with the way the duration works, you sometimes don't even need like permanent minions, and I've noticed like the more mods you have, the worse it is at keeping track of the dead thrall minions. So say you wanted to have like Orchender, it's really freaking terrible keeping track of him. They will get lost in this. It's not like it's the vanilla game, which is why I went with Atronox and like general summons.
Won't get away with that.
Think you can take me? You're a horrible excuse.
Count out your coin.
Enough! Come on! Not like this. This is a surprise.
Like an old time.
This is why I wish I had Chain Lightning at this point. I forgot to buy it from Feralda. Oof.
Damn you! No!
There you guys go. I hear. Live to take your venison stew.
I swear I'll kill you.
You shouldn't swear.
This is the end for you.
Oh, is she dead? Ah! No, ow. There. And we got a level. Wandering Knight. I think that's better than what Lydia has, right? We'll have to see. See when she catches up to me. No, she's right there. Hey, X, welcome. So I should look for the mod that repositions the mage when in first person. What do you mean by reposition? Like just not their field of view in first person, is it? Or do you mean like off to the side? Oh, Mage Light. Or you're talking the Candlelight. There's one that yeah, so it's not right there. It puts it physically above like the top of like where your monitor's line is. So you don't actually see this. You still get the light. I think it's just the Candlelight fix. Let me see here. Pretty sure. Pretty sure I've used something like this. Let me go to downloads. This one? It's an older mod. First person Candlelight fix. I'm not sure, because in the game it looks like well, maybe. Now the same as third person. I guess that's what it is, the float. By Savas? Oh, you're talking... Oh, so well, no, Mage Light's the projectile one, which I don't have. Oh, the Candlelight spell, so it's not so in your face. Yeah, I thought it was this one. Should just be a... yeah, simple mesh. This is the main file if still not bright enough. Tons of downloads. Yeah, but I think this looks like just a holdover from LE. It looks like it was brought over and then that was it. There's not even a changelog. What was I doing? Unlocking? Eh! Damn it. Close enough. Ah, thank you, Win. Hello? Someone there.
I know I heard something.
Thunder cracks? I'll take that. Oop, she naked. Wasn't naked before.
What in the...
How do you like it?
Damn wizard.
Look at that, now you have no
Keep your
magic.
spells off of me.
Embers. Ah, we could use that. Right? We probably could. Hell yeah. What do we have here? We'll keep the... yeah, let's do some enchanting while we can. Before it decides it wants to hardlock. We'll waste some of these Tom Petties here. Water breathing, 534, right? Best thing I have? Yep. Ah, let's get some lessers in here. 404, 423, huh? Oh, did it lock it? Or do I have to level up physically? Oh, there we go. I wasted them. Let's see. I'm gonna go health again. Okay, 2 perks. Conjuration is 60. Enchanting I might be... see, I should have waited. Alright. Let's see if I have enough to get it anyway. 503. Potion duration is always a good one. Destruction is 416. That is perfect. There we go. Enchanting is 60. So, let's go in there. Staff recharge. Beautiful. We could take regalia. Robes, circlets, hoods, necklaces are 30% stronger. That's solid. Let me just take a look. How is our shield handling's at 54? Conjuration though. Let's take a look at that. I think I went the opposite way. Yeah, we can't take that one until 70. I don't think I need Maelstrom. Yeah, potency's not till 70, so we're good. Alteration 66, that's still pretty good. Yeah, may as well. Cool. And let's make sure that Scattershocks is always fully charged. It'll recharge itself a little bit. Let's drop a save. No real reason for us to be here, but... except for the money. Lesser lunar iron man. Oh, nice. I'll take that. Okay. I think we do need some more silver. At some point, I am gonna have to unlock basic crafting. What's up, Papa Snick? Welcome in. So it needs to be behind the character's head, not in your face. I'm not sure what the one that Wind linked is, but I know if it's the one that I've seen in her games, it like puts it directly above. Naked! Naked, naked! Oh, who yells that? The little kids yelled at? Or the what's his name? Like the insane beggars like Narfi. There's like one in every town. Oh, there we go. Alright, we're going the right way. Time? We probably should build a camp. Not next to the giant mud crabs. Let's look up here. There's a bandit camp. I'd rather not.
Now you're mine.
Ah, great. Ah, this is a nice place. Still only have the one tent. I didn't make the second one for Lydia. I look at more like, well, if she's gonna be a housecarl, she's gonna stay on duty. And make sure I stay safe. That should light instantaneously. They make funny noises. Alright.
High Rock sounds like a beautiful province. You Bretons are underrated, I have to admit.